The rain's picking up now. Could be a long, cold, wet night ahead. Nothing like digging in the dirt for dinner. A lot of it out here, if you know about it. There's a good one. That's gonna be delicious. Adjustable knots are the name of the game. Feels great to finally get my gear and myself out of the rain. Alright, so it's absolutely pouring out right now. Things are getting tougher for sure. So what I think I'm going to do is just knock together a quick bench just so I can sit down and gather my thoughts. Alright, that's better. Feels much better on my back, on my legs, on my knees, my ankles. So it's the first moment of comfort, even though I'm in a forest that's absolutely downpouring. I'm under my tarp, I'm not getting rained on, and I'm sitting down, just relaxing. So I think what I'm going to do is just take a breather and gather my thoughts. Because building a fire right now is surely going to take some energy, effort, and ingenuity. So I'm going to rest for a moment, build up my energy, figure out what I want to do, and then go do it. Fire is not going to be easy in this situation. But I have lit fires during hurricanes before. So it's not unheard of. The worst part is having to go out and gather all that wood and material right now in the downpour. Doesn't seem to be letting up. I think it's going to rain through the night. Dark is quickly approaching. Night falls upon me. Sun's already gone down, which I didn't even get to see because it was behind rain clouds the whole day. I still got a few tricks up my sleeve. My fingers are starting to turn numb. You lose heat 25 times faster when you're wet. I really need to get a fire started soon. These branches underneath pine trees are usually a good source of wood even in wet conditions. Well, firewood is getting started. Not too shabby. I'm gonna bring my axe out with me this time. Look for some dead standing oak. Alright. Nighttime axe work is definitely not ideal, but it does get the job done. I have some large pieces of oak to work with now. Okay, so the gathering stage is pretty much done for now. I have a bunch of oak and a bunch of pine to work with. I like using pine to start my fires and oak to keep them going and pump out a good amount of heat. Next thing I'm going to do is look for a tree crotch so I can try to break these logs into smaller pieces without having to cut through them. Okay, so I'm going to use my bench, try to split some of this wood. So I can start building up a nice little stash of split wood. Wow, a lot of the stuff is so wet it's just crumbling and breaking down. Let's try this one. Try on the inside. Well, it's getting late. I'm getting tired. I just split a ton of wood, even some logs, so I have a lot of split wood now. I want to eat some dinner and get warm. Man, pouring rain. It's getting probably in the 30s now. But I have a bunch of split wood and I have some stuff to work with now. I'm in a pretty good situation, actually, because I have a nice workspace that I'm underneath. I've been dry this whole time underneath it, just not getting more wet, so that's good. So now I need to reorganize the space a little bit under here and really focus on now going for my fire and getting it done right now that I have split wood and I have some tinder and things like that. Okay, so I just reorganized underneath my tarp. This is where my fire is going to go. Move the bench off to the side. It's my rucksack. The river water, golden, rainwater, nice and clear. My bow and some arrows. Back here is my firewood. Just got finished splitting, doing some organizing. I have 2 logs underneath, making sure that they're all off the ground. I have oak and I have pine. Pine's on top, because that's what I'm going to be using first. Then as that goes, I'll go into the oak. It's one of my favorite things to do when I'm in the woods. Just throw down a wool blanket. So now I have a nice clean, dry work surface. I'm going to light my fire right in front of it. And I can do all my tinder prep, everything I have to do right here. It's a lifesaver. By centering my spindle on my bow drill, I lessen the chance of it slipping off while I'm trying to make a fire. Okay, so there's my divot for my spindle to turn in. I think this will do. The opposite side, I want to be very narrow instead of blunt. I want to be pointed. That should do it. Okay, so now I'm going to create a bunch of curls. They make incredible tinder. Cattail in the middle. So when I put my ember in there, it'll help the ember grow and get larger and create more heat. Cattail has slimy exterior on some of the fibers along the base, so I put some of that inside here to help lubricate the spindle as it spins. Alright, wish me luck. It is getting nasty out. So right now all I'm trying to do is, the cord's wet, everything's wet. All I'm trying to do right now is burn this in and see if it's going to work. Oops. Okay. That looks promising. Alright, here's what I have. The base is wider than the top, so it creates a good footing, a good foundation for my ember. It won't fall over that way. And I don't want to go halfway, you go just shy of halfway. Let's give it a shot.